Welcome, Will, to the Dream Restaurant.
Can I just say?
You may.
Can we just comment on Ben for a second?
We should, yeah.
Welcome, Will Arnett, to the Dream Restaurant. Been expecting you for some time. Please comment on Ben.
Well, he operates with excellence.
Yes.
And professionalism. He was like, you guys want to dick around? I need to take care of the clap.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to entertain all your BS, but I'm going to do what I need to do to be professional.
Yeah.
And I feel like I stepped in his way.
Yeah.
And
he's like that socially.
And I apologize.
He's like that socially as well, Will. Like when we have some time off, maybe we'll go for a meal.
Yeah.
The professionalism never stops.
No.
What I'm saying is he's not a good hang.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Very
Poor
serious.
Ben.
Very serious.
By the way, by the look on his face, news to him.
Not news to him. We've received this over and over again from us. It was, for the listener, Will said, are we recording? And Ben's response was, we can be.
Yeah.
With a hint of sass to it.
There was a hint of sass. There was a little bit. And it's funny. I don't think I've ever had that response. And I found it to be refreshing.
Yeah.
And simultaneously quite insolent.
Yes. He's an insolent little lad.
So anyway, the point is I'm beginning this whole experience quite confused about how I feel.
Well, all of our North American guests are normally quite confused
they?
by the whole podcast, to be honest.
But the concept of a podcast or just this one?
Not the concept of the podcast, but yeah, certainly. I mean, James is sometimes quite a confusing guy. I have to translate for quite a lot of...
Is that right?
Usually, but I love that Ben's the one this time.
Yeah.
It's really, for me, it's refreshing. This isn't just refreshing for you, Will. This is...
I'm not really confused, and please don't lump me together with all the North American guests you've had on.
No,
most of them are dullards. I will say... Not true. But also, yeah, and thank you for winking. Crazy that you winked and agreed with me.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
right?
what an affront to all your former North American guests. But I will say, so what I thought was when they told me that I was going to do this, I thought erroneously that we were going to enjoy the meal.
Yes.
And I'm not the first, obviously, who thought that.
Yeah, a few people have thought that.
So I skipped.
Oh no,
I skipped a meal. So I'm famished.
Yeah, and it's the worst way to do this podcast is hungry because we're going to be talking about the food and there's going to be some stomach gurgles on mic.
Yeah, but I am going to eat afterwards.
Yeah, no, you should. Absolutely.
I'm going to get as close as I can to this meal that we're going to talk about.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That is good. I don't think anyone's done that yet.
Is that true?
People obviously do go and eat after the podcast, but no one goes, I'm going to try and replicate it as close as possible. This is great.
Well, the question is these are people who clearly don't know how to manifest.
Yeah.
You have to put out into the world what you want.
Yeah.
And then it will come into your experience. And that is my belief. $1 billion. And for me, it's just about really keeping that idea alive. $1 billion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
I do.
I guess I've always just $1 billion believed that.
But you're going to start with the meal afterwards, and then we'll see what happens with it.
I think that race boat. I don't even know what that means.
Race boat. You sound like a 12-year-old boy now. Yeah.
And I'd like to have a race boat and a new jumper.
I see. Race boat. I'm imagining one of the really slim
with
race
the three
boats.
guys.
Yeah.
know?
And it's bouncing.
3 guys operate a boat. I guess one's navigating.
One's having a really good time.
One's just there for enjoyment.
Yeah.
Or maybe DJing.
Yeah.
You can go on a race boat on the Thames, and when you go right past where the MI5 building used to be, they play the James Bond theme tune.
Really,
is that true?
Yeah,
So yeah,
they play it really loud.
Yeah. Can you take a race boat on the Thames?
Well, someone else has to drive it, but you can be as a passenger thing. Yeah, it's a pretty fast boat.
Oh, it's like a touristy thing.
Yeah.
And they go quite slow for a bit. And then they go, it's not until we can get to this point that I can really crank it up. And then they get to that point, crank it up, James Bond theme really loud.
Yeah.
And then they go crazy.
And they go crazy.
And the boat's just slapping the water and going for it. It's really, I couldn't stop laughing.
It's pretty funny. One of the hardest laughs I had that I've ever had, and I've had a few in my life, we all have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was I was walking in Notting Hill on a Sunday, like on the Portobello Road years ago. And there was tons of people out. It was like a Saturday or Sunday. It was just tons of people walking. And some of those streets, as you're going down, down into really the heart of Portobello Road, the cross streets, the streets are quite, it's not that long between lights. Mm-hmm. And there was a guy in like an orange Lambo, right? Like an orange sherbet Lambo. And he's at the light, tons of people waiting, and the light turns green for him. And he cranks, he's got the top down, and he's got the shades. He goes, and and he goes about 20 yards before he hits a railing and stops. And everybody, all the crowd just collectively burst out laughing at this guy.
Yeah.
And it must have been so humiliating. I mean, his self-esteem was low enough that he bought a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
And then he got humiliated.
Yeah.
And the top's down. You got to sit in there.
And the top's down, yeah.
And the top's down so he could hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no way around it. It was profoundly funny to me.
And he manifested that orange Lambo.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. He must have.
Speaking of things that make us laugh,
Okay.
your new film, Is This Thing Still On?
Yeah.
Is This Thing On? Is great.
That's
Not
the
still
sequel.
on.
Yeah.
The
That'd be a sequel.
Is this thing still on?
We've thought about it.
That's when John Bishop's in the arenas.
Is this thing still on? We joked that would be it's funny you said that. Yeah.
Is This Thing On? We're very excited about it in this country. I mean, we would be anyway because Bradley Cooper's directing it. You're in it.
Yeah.
It's Recipes for Success. But also John Bishop.
Yeah, John Bishop, the great John Bishop.
It's it should be pointed out. It's like inspired by his life, not about his life.
Yes.
But like it's it's crazy for us that there's a Bish movie.
I know. We love Bish.
Yeah.
We love the Bish.
Yeah, love the Bish. And crazily enough, I met him over a meal, just to tie back. And thank you, Ben.
Absolutely.
And just nothing. And I met him over a meal. I was on a barge in Amsterdam. True story. Having lunch on a barge or one of those canal boats, not a barge, I guess. It'd be funny, an open barge just with a table.
And John Bishop's there.
And it's me and John Bishop, just the two of us. And the candle keeps going out because of the wind.
Yeah, and it's raining. It starts raining.
We should have brought one of those glass things to put over it so the can. But we both forgot. Anyway, sorry, that's a different. So that's in this thing. Is this still on? Is John Bishop? So we're on a barge, and he told me the story. We met through a mutual friend, and he told me the story of how he became a stand-up, which I found really inspiring. And that's how it happened. And so his story of that was kind of the kicking off point of inspiring us to write this film. I immediately called my writing partner, Mark Chappell, who we were talking about before the show. He's a great guy, hilarious writer, and we worked together many times before. I said, we got to do this movie about John Bishop. Do you know his story? He said, I've been thinking about that. I know that story, and I've wanted to do something. So that's how we started, and we brought Bradley. We were talking about with Bradley, sort of sent him this stuff that we've been working on. And he said, great, can I come in? And what you guys have written is shit. Do you mind if I write a good script?
Yeah.
Not how that went down. But, Mark always jokes. He's like, if Bradley hadn't come on, we would have made a fairly decent romantic comedy. But it is true. Bradley came on and we made this movie. So yeah, but it's Bish at the heart of it. So, I've been here in London. We've had the premiere at the London Film Festival. We done some press, and it's been great hanging out with Bish. And after all these years, that was 7 years ago. Yeah. And now here we are. I can't believe that it actually happened.
Was there any talk of you going full Bish and doing the Scouse accent?
There was never talk of, put it this way, I don't think I have the guts to go full Bish.
Not many people have the guts to go full Bish. Even Bish sometimes is like,
I'd like to see it. I'd love to see it. No, there wasn't. We toyed with it early on, like, because he's from Liverpool, Scouser, obviously, and then he was living outside of Manchester, and do we do that? And we just didn't want it to feel, full Monty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? All due respect to Full Monty, great movie. We didn't want it. That wasn't the story we were telling. Mm-hmm.
Well, people who write the Full Monty are from that background. I think it's in Sheffield.
Exactly.
And so if you're writing it, you want to write what you know and not just go, let's imagine what.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I meant, which is like, we want to do it justice in that way. And then if I'm doing it, I'm trying to do an accent to try to go full Bish.
Yeah. It's a dangerous accent to try and do as well. It's hard.
It's really hard. It's even hard for people from Liverpool to do.
Yeah. I mean, they look in pain a lot of the time.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I would like, to not do it as a sequel, but for you guys to make just the John Bishop story, and you do go full Bish and do it in Liverpool, and in a kind of wet, hot American summer style, which I'm probably thinking of because of all the people. Bradley was in that, wasn't he?
Yeah, Bradley was. Yeah.
So I would like to see like that kind of, you do a film like that about Bishop's life where you just do play John Bishop, do the voice, everything.
And kind of a little bit arch, you mean?
Yeah, a little bit of a spoof film.
yeah,
It's like
spoofy,
really, you're allowed to just be as silly as possible.
Yeah.
Do you take requests for films ever?
We just opened a request line. Yeah. We have a hotline, fully manned, 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
We have a whole team of people, and then we also have a website.
Yeah.
And and then we also do. I also do in-home requests. So if people reach out and you sign up, and then I come to your home and you pitch me at your house.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to put you out.
That's very kind of you. Well, we always start with still or sparkling water. Will Arnett, do you have a preference?
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't even joke, because this has happened to us before.
Really?
Yeah, where a guest just goes, yeah.
Is it true?
Yeah.
It's like a one-word answer.
We've
Yeah,
had.
I mean, look, you've got your own podcast. You know how this
I?
this world works, but sometimes guests have no idea.
Well, to answer your question, sparkling.
Lovely.
What did you think? Did you if you had to guess?
I think sparkling.
I think I would have gone with sparkling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it's
And tell me why.
Okay.
Just based as a thin slice, as just a first impression, why you would think I'd go sparkling.
I'll be honest, Will.
Yeah.
This is my answer.
Yeah.
Because we've only just met. But,
But I demand rigorous honesty.
I've got a pre-existing parasocial relationship with your work, so I would say that I would think Job, BoJack, a lot of your characters would have sparkling.
Yeah.
I can't imagine those characters choosing still water.
Yeah.
And your character in Blades of Glory is definitely having sparkling water.
Yeah.
So I got to assume you get cast in those roles for a reason, and you're a sparkling water guy.
Yeah.
That's why that's what I would assume.
I can I just say something? And I mean this. I appreciate the candor.
Personally, I think you're a very well put together man. You're stylish.
Thank you.
And I can't imagine you having still water. I imagine you sitting on a piazza in Rome, maybe sipping a sparkling.
Thank you.
Yeah.
By the way, not styled clothing from anywhere. This is all mine.
No, this
a lot
is good.
of
This
a
is
lot of you guys
natural.
come in styled by their stylist and all their. This legitimately, this is me.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Ben's been styled by a stylist today.
Has he?
Yeah.
Okay. And still has eyesight. Like still in full. Do you get change in the dark? No, okay. Ben looks very good, I must say.
Ben looks good. He always looks good.
Always looks good.
He's got a good. Is that a corduroy? It is.
If you want it to be.
Yeah. We can be.
Yeah, it can be if you want it to be. Will.
By the way, now, did you guys, when you decided to the studio is quite nice. I mean, I feel honored to be in the new space, the renovated space.
Yes, you're the first guest. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen it today, because normally, we used to have a big table in here and we'd all sit around a table. It was a bit more of a circular discussion. But I thought this wall was going to go. Is what I thought. So it's quite tight in here, isn't it?
And you guys are quite sorry. I just got this from the bookshelf. I hope you guys are. You're right.
Stacey Dooley's book, Dear Minnie.
Yes.
You're reading that now.
Have you guys had a chance?
No, but we have
Stacey was on the
we
podcast.
have interviewed her about it, but we've not had a chance.
Yourselves a favor. I actually don't know what it's about, so I say, oh, Sarah Pascoe. I know Sarah Pascoe.
There you go.
Are you going to do a Sarah Pascoe movie?
Yeah, maybe.
That would be good, based on Sarah's life.
By the way, legend.
Yes,
Yeah.
total legend.
Has he been on the podcast?
He's been on the pod.
I just saw him last night. He was at the screening last night.
Richard E. Grant we're talking about.
Richard E. Grant. Well, maybe do you guys air any of the video? They might be able to see that.
Oh, yeah. that'd be
Just for the
That's why-
audio,
that's
the
why I was
audio
holding it
nerds.
up, like,
Yeah.
presentationally. I don't normally just hold it up for people like this. Have you seen this?
That's how you met him last night. You were just
I
holding it
met
up.
him.
right?
I was holding his book outside of his house.
Yeah.
with a marker, with a Sharpie, and he came to the screening last night. I had the chance to meet him years ago, and Richard E. Grant is my favorite. Richard E. Grant, With Nell and I is my favorite film of all time. Anyway, he surprised me, and he came to the screening last night, and it was an unbelievable thrill. I came down, and he was there in the green room, and he was very complimentary about the film, and he gave me a big hug, and to think that what 17-year-old me would have thought when I saw that film when it came out, that he came to a screening of our film, blew me away.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a real life moment. I'm still riding the high right now, and also the drugs.
Yeah.
But I'm riding 2 highs.
Yeah. And that's good. The double high is.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
What's been the biggest one of those moments you've had in your career?
That's a big.
Where-
That's
yeah.
a really big one for me. I've had a few. I really get starstruck by sporting figures like athletes and people who in that. So there's a Canadian hockey player called Wendell Clark who's been my idol forever, and I spent a lot of time around the Toronto Maple Leafs are my team. So he was the captain, and he was just a great, incredible, all-around player, fighter, tough, goal scorer, just a salt of the earth dude. And I met him last year, about a year and a half ago, and it was one of those things that was incredible. And I'd been around the team a lot and all that, but we kept missing each other for years. And I was in an elevator, and he got in. I saw him come in, and he stood in front of me like this, and then turned around. He was facing out because we were in the elevator. I was behind. I was with my dad, and then his wife looked over and saw me, and then she nudged him, and he turned around, and we embraced and got off the elevator. And it was a mind blow. And then Jurgen Klopp from Liverpool, who was the manager of Liverpool.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he and I, and yeah.
Was Bish there?
Bish was not, well, actually, he told me last night, Bish was there, but he was in the stands, and I didn't know he was there. And I was down, I happened to be on the pitch. It was Jurgen's
You just
second last
happened
game.
to be on the pitch.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to start at all. Like, there was no, you never think you're going to start. You have a good week of training.
Take your boots with you, right? Just in
You
case.
take your boots, and
Yeah.
you've had a good week, and you've trained hard with the lads, and then you never know, because you never know what the skip's gonna what the gaffer wants to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was another thrill. Jurgen Klopp.
Poppadoms or bread? Poppadoms or bread, Will Arnett? Poppadoms or bread?
What did he say?
He said poppadoms or bread. This is the course at the beginning. You're either being brought poppadoms or bread.
Poppadoms or bread?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bread.
Thank you.
And don't worry, everyone always needs a translation
Yeah.
from what James has said there.
Well, also, it's the sheer volume, and not just the volume in terms of sound.
Yeah.
That sound came at me in volume.
Yes. I'll be honest. It's
To the
first
power of 3.
First time we've done it in this space.
Did you find it
sounded.
loud?
I did. I found it
or
really
jarring?
loud. I hated it the most I've ever hated it.
Yeah.
And also, I was taking a sip of water, so I nearly spat on you. Will.
Would have been great to have a spit take.
Yeah, it would have been good. That's the clip sorted.
It is.
Yeah. That's the clip.
I think at the end we should all try spit takes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Can we
so.
do that at the end in case because we don't want to spit on the mics and stuff. But I did it. I tried to do one yesterday, and I knew something was coming up, and so the guy said something, and then I afterwards filled my mouth with sparkling water, and then did a spit take.
A sparkling spit take it's
incredible.
rare.
It's the Cadillac of spit takes because it comes out and it's got something to it. You know? Which is again not to go back to sparkling water because we moved on. We're in bread, but really sparkling water. It just dances in your mouth.
Yeah.
Spit takes only really work with all liquid, I find, though.
Yeah,
You can't do a food spit take particularly, I don't think.
No, it's not good. It wouldn't be great with any kind of food. Would be pretty gross.
Scrambled egg.
Tiramisu spit take, revolting.
Yeah, but what's the grossest thing you've had to do with food on camera? And is it the mustard parmesan thing from Arrested Development?
That was pretty rough.
Pretty disgusting.
That was pretty rough.
Here's a question about that.
Yeah. Thank you for teeing yourself up.
He will do that.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better get used to that.
By the way, I have a podcast, and I often say,
Is that where we're putting the ad in for your podcast?
you're not going to go, oh, Smartless, get it now on SiriusXM, wherever you get podcasts, and switch over to Smartless Mobile. I don't know what kind of service you guys have on your phone. Anyway, because if I did something, that would be gross.
Yes.
But I also do, I've started doing this thing I noticed on the podcast, which drives me crazy. They go, let me ask you a question. And I'm like, why don't I just ask the question? What am I doing?
We're very
great. So
bad
you
for
got-
stuff like this. Quite often, one of us will ask a question, and the other one will say to them, good question, man.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
So we'll gas each other up for
Have
our
you ever
questions.
read comments and stuff about the podcast, like on Instagram and stuff? Sometimes you'll read stuff, and I agree with them. People go, "I fucking hate Will when he does that." I go, "I hate Will when he does that too." I hate me
We're
too.
in agreement
man.
here. Yeah.
We're in agreement. He looks like shit. I agree. I thought I looked like shit too. Anyway, question about Arrested Development and the mustard and Parmesan.
In the Ninja Turtles film that you were in,
Thank you so much.
at one point your character also eats mustard and parmesan, and there is Careless Whisper by George Michael playing in the background. Who's obviously that is a reference to When It Happens in Arrested Development. Whose idea was that?
Obviously mine. Nobody else knew what. Yeah, it was. Sometimes you just look for things to kind of entertain yourself.
Yeah,
and so that was like a little Easter egg just for me. And I said, hey, I think I'm going to do the mustard, and they were like, yeah, go for it. Anyway, all right, move that light. Like nobody gave a shit.
It's a very loose improv feel on the Ninja Turtles, right?
Man, it's incredible. And you got the. Thanks for getting the vibe. It was. Those films did well.
Yeah,
they did well for their audience. That they did very well.
Look, I'm a dedicated Ninja Turtle guy.
Is that true?
Hero Turtles, they were called here. Did you know that?
Were they?
Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
No, is that true?
That's true.
Yeah, it was. That's what it called.
Why? They didn't want to offend the ninjas.
I think they were.
This country is crawling with ninjas.
I think they were worried that we didn't know what ninjas were.
Is that true?
They didn't want us to learn about ninjas. And I guess the first time you learn about ninjas, ideally, they shouldn't be turtles, because that's gonna color your whole opinion of ninjas moving forward, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. You don't want to sully, the legend of ninjas or just the idea of ninjas. You want that to remain as pure as possible.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I get that.
So bread. You're having bread.
So I'm having bread.
Do you have a type of bread that is your dream bread?
No, so I was thinking about this. I had a nice bread last night that I didn't partake in. It was late, and I knew I was having a big meal. But I do often. Generally my rule is I'll only have bread at a meal if it's warm.
Nice.
If it just comes out and it's bread, if you haven't bothered to warm it up, then I'm not going to bother eating it.
Yeah.
And
do you say that to them?
Obviously, I go into the kitchen.
Yeah.
But I don't have to say it to them because I have pre-made cards that say that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. And it's just and you just do one of those kind of like really, and just put it like that, push it forward on the desk, on the counter.
I've never done that. I'd love to do that.
I know, push something forward.
Push something
like
forward.
American Psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah, or that's the...
Like a bank robber style where you put like the number, the amount, the note, put the money in the bag.
Yeah, $25.
Yeah, 25. No, and so I'd like it to be warm.
Mm-hmm.
Couple things. Also, when you open the restaurant, before customers get there, take the butter out of the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Stop. It's not going to go bad from the time everybody gets there and starts prepping and I sit down for my meal. I don't need it. I don't need it to spread across ruin the texture of my bread and spread across in little chunks and ball up.
Yeah.
And now I've got to take the ones that are individually wrapped and warm it with my hands.
Yeah.
So I can, and that goes for toast too. Guess what? Butter it before you bring it to the table for me, please.
Oh, you like it pre-buttered?
Absolutely. I want it to come buttered. Otherwise, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But
are we civilized or not?
How do you know that the restaurant know how much butter you like on your toast?
Guess.
They should guess.
Mm-hmm. Just in the way that you guess I like sparkling. Take a look at me.
Yeah. Size you up.
Size me up.
Yeah.
And go, this guy likes to go deep with butter.
Yeah.
He's a sophisticated
I like
guy.
a nice crispy toast, but then have just a thin layer over all of it. I think everybody would pretty much be fine with that.
Yeah, sure.
And you do, obviously there are psychos out there that like dry toast.
Well, who are those? I mean, who are those people?
And we want to, guess what? We want to try to filter those people out anyway. We want to find, we want to know who you are.
Straight to prison.
Straight to prison. Yeah. No trial.
For more dry bread. And but the thing is, they'd love it, wouldn't they?
They're dying to go to prison.
Yeah. Well, that sounds lovely, Will.
Okay. Oh, sorry. The last thing with the bread. Yeah. I like it when it comes out when those little round, like a little round loaf that they quarter.
Yeah.
So you cut off a big chunk and then the steamy comes out and then you put a nice soft butter on it. And here's the ultimate, the Everest of warm bread before a meal, a really well-made pretzel roll.
Oh, nice.
Pretzel bread.
Is that what you would like for your dream meal?
Have you ever had pretzel bread before?
Yeah, it's great.
It is less of a thing here.
Maybe it's more America, but there's a restaurant in New York that does a pretzel bread that'll blow you put it this way, you're going to want to button up your socks because it might blow them off.
Yeah.
Put a shout out the restaurant?
The Strip House on 12th Street in New York between University and Fifth Ave. For me, pound for pound, best steak in America.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And people have all these other big fancy names. Consistency is key with a restaurant. We all know that. We're all in the restaurant business. And it is just consistently fantastic the way they go. Just amazing. I don't trust a lot of restaurants to order medium rare anymore.
Okay.
Because they can't get it right.
Yeah.
But Strip House, I go medium rare because they do it right.
And the pretzel roll blows your
The
socks
pretzel
off.
roll. This is, I mean, to quote many great people, forget about it. Finally.
But yeah, you got
Took
Ben.
a minute.
Ben laughed.
Got to laugh at Ben.
We start your menu proper now, Will. Your dream starter. Anything specific? Is it from a specific place like the bread was?
This one is not from a specific place.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it needs to be, it needs to just be well done. I don't mean cooked well done. I mean, it needs to be well made. And that is, and I'm going to go, a lot of my stuff I'm going to do are fairly classic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Classic never goes out of style.
True.
Yeah.
And
It's a good quote, that.
I guess. Thank you. Framed. I send it to you guys framed. Meanwhile, doing that. Another laugh out of Ben.
Yeah.
Just for the record.
Chalk it up.
FTR.
Absolutely.
Foie gras.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
Here we
Foie
go.
gras. Little toast points. My friend Joe on the way here, he says sourdough. I said, great question. Sure.
What was the answer? We going with sourdough?
Could be.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily need to be. Can be just brown toast if you want, but well done little points, triangles.
Crunchy. Crispy.
Crunchy. And then nice, good consistency. Not, that's not like ice cold and chill. No. Not like a cold pate, like a beautiful, like a real foie gras with like a fig jam.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is super classic.
Very rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the food as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and the food is too. Yeah, you're right.
How often are you having foie gras? Is this like a special occasion thing, or because we don't know the lifestyle you're leading, Will,
Yeah, well.
These days, not as much as I'd like to. There was a time there I feel like I used to have it more. I don't come across it as much.
Yeah.
It's not on as many menus as it used to be. I think that people got,
There's some ethical questions around foie gras, I guess.
I know, which I understand.
Yeah.
But I don't think a lot of those people are watching this program or listening to this podcast.
Tons of them will be.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
You're fine.
Because they have issues with tons,
Tons of them.
metric tons of them.
Yeah, watching them.
James has no idea who our audience are. He's not on social media. He doesn't know the reaction to anything. So
Tons of them.
Boy, this is the statement he is standing by.
yeah.
So yeah, they don't have as much, but when you find a good restaurant that makes a fantastic foie gras, man, stick with it.
Yeah.
So that's for me. That's it. That's the bee's knees.
Is there? I know you say just as long as it's prepared well. Is there a restaurant that that you found that does a good version?
Well, again,
of it?
Sorry, what did you say it was?
Foie gras.
Yeah, you gave it a compliment a minute ago.
It's the bee's knees.
Bees?
Yeah.
Carry on.
Well done. Yeah. Rest is development
Yeah.
reference. Yeah.
My girlfriend made me promise that if there was an opportunity to do that, I would do that.
And boy, did I serve
So
it
what,
up.
am I just getting sent to prison now because I did it?
No.
The problem is you
What,
serve.
just sent to prison to eat dry toast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what's happening now?
The problem is, Will, I don't know if you noticed, you served up the opportunity, then we moved on, and then James made you go back so you could do it
Well, no,
again.
his timing is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, of course not.
I'm not sitting here delighted
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
But if it,
Yeah.
she's going to listen to this episode and she would have heard you say bee's knees and then it moved on. And then she was like, how has he missed the
Yeah,
opportunity?
that would be trouble.
End of the relationship.
Can
So
you
either my relationship's over or I did that.
Can you imagine if she listened to it and you came home and she's just sitting like in the front room or I don't know what your situation, but whatever that is, and you come in and she's sitting with her head in her hands in the dark.
Yeah.
And she says, "Can we talk?" Yeah. And you think, "Fucking hell, this is it."
I'll already know what it's about.
But you'll know.
Yeah.
You'll
I'll
know.
know what this is about. I'll be like,
Man,
Benito's fucking fucked me and kept it in the edit.
Yeah.
heavy.
I'll have known it was his fault.
That would be heavy.
But thanks for letting me do it and
Yeah,
for
of course,
responding nicely to
Of
it.
course. Yeah.
You know, there's a lot on your shoulders there. Yeah, great. Brilliant.
There we go.
Absolutely brilliant.
That was for her.
Absolutely.
That was to bail you out.
Yeah.
Joe, what?
I want you to be happy.
Successfully.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Will. Your dream main course.
Staying in the classic theme.
Please.
Because
the classics are classics for a reason.
Yeah. Frame it.
Right. I mean, is there a framing store near here?
We can sort
I don't know if
something
you
out.
guys have enough wall space for the shit I'm dropping. I'm going a nice, big, thick cut, bone-in, dry-aged ribeye.
Oh, yes.
Medium rare.
The king of the steaks.
The king of the steaks. Marbleized.
Yeah.
Flavor. A little charred, as they call it, Pittsburgh. That's what they call it. A little bit
I didn't
charred
know
on the
that.
outside, medium rare on the inside, but not raw. Just the center, the pinkest part, obviously, and almost a little bit red at the very some, almost. And that, man, that's some good eating.
Yeah. I'm in complete agreement with you, Will. That's the dream.
So that's the dream entree.
Yeah.
That's the main.
Now,
That's
for those of
sitting
you
in the
just
middle of the
listening,
plate.
Will is miming how big this steak is.
No, this is the plate.
This is the plate.
okay, that's the
Okay.
plate.
But by the way, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. If you want to bring me a dry-aged bone-in ribeye that's this big,
Flintstone size.
yeah. Flintstone style.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you say yabba dabba do when you saw it?
I wouldn't say yabba dabba don't. Let me put it that way. Middle of the plate, big, juicy.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna say, well, how are you gonna eat that? How are you gonna? Is it coming just in its own juices? It's in its own juices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not just in its own juices. Because what you're going to have on the side, never over top, never pour it on it in the kitchen, but on the side, so you can do it according to, you're going to make your own assessment when you see the cut of meat when it comes out. This Pittsburgh charred, beautiful bone-in, medium rare ribeye. You're going to have a little pot of au poivre.
Oui.
I've not even heard this word.
What?
Never heard this word before.
C'est au poivre.
Did you do GCSE French? Don't tell him what it is. We're going to try and make him guess.
Oh, God.
Au
Oh.
poivre.
Poivre. Poivre,
See.
James. You definitely studied French because we all had to study French.
Yeah, but how's it spelled?
P-O-I-V-R-E. Poivre. Eh ben c'est, how do you say, it is not salt, but
Butter?
That's a big clue. That was a huge clue from you, Will.
c'est
I think.
Pepper sauce.
Of course.
Peppercorn sauce.
Of course. You could have worked it out from what goes with steak, and then you should have worked it out by.
it's not salt, it's pepper.
Well, that was the big clue.
That was the biggest of the
Yeah,
clues.
because pepper's the opposite of salt.
Au poivre. Well, you might refer to as peppercorn
Peppercorn
Yeah,
sauce.
sauce. Is that what you call it? Peppercorn
Yeah.
sauce?
Yeah.
But and that's cute. It's delightful. But it's really au poivre.
What's exciting about you doing this voice is it's reminded me that you are our first guest on the podcast who was in the film that gets referenced the most on this podcast.
Is that right?
Ratatouille gets referenced more on this podcast
Yeah.
than any other film.
That makes sense.
And you are our very first guest who was in Ratatouille. You play a French character in that.
German.
German, your
German,
character.
yeah.
Horst, who is like an ex-convict and no one knows what he did.
Yeah. With this time I killed a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very exciting to
I
have a
remember all my
Ratatouille.
dialogue, shall we?
Yeah,
I
please
don't,
go for it.
I don't.
But this is huge for the pod. It's a huge moment.
I'm
'cause
really honored to be here as a representative of
Yes.
Ratatouille.
I mean, I assume you were just you in a booth doing multiple lines all day on your own, or was there a
No,
other
I was actually on a sort of on a stage on a mixing stage, sort of recording stage with Brad Bird, the director.
Oh yeah.
In there with me.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
which was exciting. And I've told, he knows this, but because I've said before, I got there, I don't know what happened. I didn't realize that he was like, and we're going through and he had all the materials there and he taking me through all the boards and I was in there and he goes, and obviously, Horst is German. And I went, obviously. Christ, and I broke into a sweat.
Yeah.
And like really quickly, I was like, and I'm not like known for my accents And or am I? and I so I was like, oh shit, like I do like a German, like just like a bar tricky, like to your friends. So anyway, so I just did it on the spot and like, all right, he's like, you ready to go? I'm like, yeah, totally. And then kind of got through it.
How did that information not get through to you? Did you not read the email?
I have the worst representatives. One of them's here today. He's the worst of the bunch. He's on the thinnest of ice. He's out there right now. He's probably listening. And it drives me.
Knowing him, he's not listening to this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's on his phone.
Yeah.
Scrolling X. X, by the way. What?
Come on.
X? Shut up. Named by a 4-year-old. What are you doing? We're going to call it X. Oh, okay. Fucking ding dong. Anyway.
It's about time someone took that guy down.
I mean, he's taking himself down.
Yeah.
Fuck, is he unfunny? But he's smart, but fuck, is he unfunny? Okay, so here's the other thing. Au poivre.
Yeah.
Oui.
Right? That's in the middle of the plate. And you're probably thinking, like, you're having that on its own, or you're going to have some sides with that? It's not living alone on the plate. It's got a side, but that side needs to be right next to it. You want to husband it with that.
Touching. They're touching.
They got to be touching a certain part. And you're going to understand why. Mm-hmm. Because it is a nice, medium cut, dark golden brown French fry.
Ooh.
A pile of them on the side.
For a second, I thought it was one.
Not a single. No. I'm not insane anymore. A pile of fries.
Yeah.
Beautiful, perfect French fries. You know, and you're going to find a good fry like this, like a sort of a steak-frite type of fry. You're going to find it in France, like in Paris.
Yeah.
In Belgium, you'll find a delicious fry. Because with a moule frite, if you want, you could go. That's not what we're having tonight.
No.
But I'm saying it's that caliber fry on the plate, and the reason being, as you start enjoying this delicious steak, the juices start to run, and under that pile of golden goodness, it starts to pool a little bit with the steak juice and the au poivre, the peppercorn, if you will. And it creates this soggy base of fry that you're then able to put your fork in. And now you're applying some soggy. And if you want, and I might want to do this in this meal, I might, excuse me, and call back.
Yeah.
And I might get like a thing, and I can taste it now. I might ask for like just a little side of like a creamy horseradish sauce. Nice. Not every bite. Every other bite might have a little creamy. And now everything's working, and it's all soggy.
I love that you're not initially asking for the horseradish.
No, I wait.
You wait.
Yeah.
You hold off.
Yeah.
And then you think, I'm going to have that.
Because you go pure first.
Yeah.
And then you start to add to it. You know, you're not going to build. You're not going to build a house. You're not going to build the roof first on a house.
No. We've built the foundations of the fries, but the foundations are flooding slightly, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's a damp basement in there.
Yeah.
And
on the side, and for the fries, what you might have. So for the ones underneath, you got the sauce. You know, for the ones on top, you have a little thing of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Dip the fries in mayonnaise.
Lovely.
At this point, you're virtually untouchable. Okay? You're bulletproof now.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of this, and you're thinking like, we're done. Well, we're not.
We're not done?
No. Because we got some, on this other plate, we have a nice little plate of beautifully buttered, kind of almost glistening green beans.
Nice. So there's a vegetable involved here.
Of course.
And
there are two, because there's going to be a late addition that's going to come over the top.
I thought we were done here. Well,
no, this is going to drive you mad.
Okay,
this is going to be
hit me.
People are going to be ripping their headphones off this podcast and going out for this meal.
Yeah,
you've got the green beans now, and then they put down. And this is something, if I see on the menu, I never turn it down.
Okay,
a beautiful bowl of creamed corn.
Oh yeah,
ooh, yeah.
Old school.
Nice.
Yeah. Classic cream corn.
And that's obviously also introducing another slight liquid element to the plate. If you're putting that on the plate,
that's right.
You've got the au poivre.
Yep.
You've got the juices.
Mm-hmm.
And now you've got the cream corn.
And then you got the cream corn.
That's turning into a lovely little melange, isn't it?
Oh, it's a delightful.
Yeah.
It's a delightful It's the eaten mess at that point of entrees.
It's a savory eaten mess.
Yeah, it's a savory eaten mess.
And this cream corn, like how creamy are we talking? What's your perfect type of cream corn?
Not too creamy, not runny for me, but also not too runny and creamy. But also it does need to have cream. Sometimes they try to skimp on the cream, and you're like, well, now you're just serving me niblets of corn.
Yeah. It's the first word in the dish.
Yeah,
you've got to lead with cream, right?
Yeah, it almost looks like a fondue.
Yeah,
it's not. It's not.
Cream corn.
It's cream corn.
You want to be able to spoon it on, but you don't want to have to ladle it on.
Exactly right.
There you go.
You're fully on board.
Yeah.
Frame that.
I'd love to frame it.
Can I ask a question about the bone?
About the bone?
In the steak? Because it's a bone
in the steak.
In the bone.
Thank God.
And then I have follow-up questions.
Like, these guys.
Ed's never had sex before. He was just going to ask.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's normally at this point I ask the guest about what sex is like.
Okay.
You ask them what it's like and if he should do it and if they recommend it.
Yeah, because the steak sounds nice. But
Keep holding off. Yeah,
okay, I'll hold off. I want it to be special.
Yeah.
It's got a promise ring.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like promise to do it.
It's a promise ring to myself.
Oh, okay. I see.
One day I will do it.
Okay.
I promise.
Good for you.
Yeah.
The bone in the steak.
Yeah.
How big is this bone? What are we talking?
I mean, it can be 6, 7, 8 inches. It might be pretty substantial. Look, I'm not opposed to somebody that you're eating with saying, "Hey, do you mind if I bring it back for my dog?" You know, that whole bit.
Right.
People do that whole thing.
So you're not picking up the bone and gnawing it, are you?
It depends. It depends on how much is left on there. Because if there's some decent meat and or delicious fat stuck to that bone, I'm gonna go at it.
Yeah, and I respect you for that. I'm the guy who's chewing the bone. I think.
Yeah,
you are, and I'm gonna say to whomever I'm eating with, look, I'm gonna pick this thing up.
Yeah,
I might hit this for a minute.
Is there any situation where you wouldn't do that, where you're worried about sort of politeness or the king?
Yeah,
King Charles.
King Charles. Yeah, if I'm meeting with King Charles.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Like in some sort of like official. Now, look, if we're up at wherever it is, wherever they're Balmoral or something, and it's summertime and we're just kind of chilling out, he's not going to mind, I don't think.
No. I'm imagining him in a Hawaiian shirt and shorts at that point.
Sure. Yeah. Although it's drafty.
Yeah.
I will say. Balmoral, even in the summer, it's quite drafty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine.
It's where most drafts originate.
Yeah.
It's Balmoral.
From Scotland.
Where they're all born.
Of course.
Yeah.
So,
if you are going to have
sorry, go ahead.
dinner with a friend and they're going to say, "Can I take the bone back for my dog?"
Yeah.
If you're thinking now of all your friends' different dogs, for the dream meal, who is the dog you'd most like the bone to go to?
Great question.
Is a friend's dog?
Great question.
Yeah. Am I thinking of a specific dog? Yeah. I am thinking of a specific dog. And his name is Emerson. He's a little bit older, which actually coincidentally is my middle name.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's got this big sort of like, we still know what it is, like this big kind of thing on his paw right now. How old is Emerson? I think he's 11. It looks like a tennis ball under his thing, but he's okay. Wow. He's he's a good boy. He's kind of like a beautiful gray lab, beautiful, and he would go crazy for it. And I will say, because you hear this a lot, but he is actually a particularly good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they get told that all the time, dogs, don't they? You're a good boy.
A lot. Because I hear people actually hear this today. Before I came in here, across the street, a woman was one, and I could tell that this woman, and because she was telling her dog that he was a good boy, but I thought, I don't know.
Yeah.
But Emerson is legitimately a good boy.
Yeah.
That's good.
He's a good boy.
They can't all be good boys.
Yeah.
Would you want the bone to go to Mr. Peanut Butter or not?
Oh, from BoJack.
BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
And he's been on this podcast, Mr. Peanut Butter.
Yes.
Paul Tompkins has.
Yeah.
Has he really?
He has?
I love Paul Tompkins.
He's amazing.
He is hilarious.
Yeah.
He and I used to sit together at the BoJack Horseman recordings, like the table reads, rather. And Amy Sedaris was never there. She was always in New York, and she would call in on speakerphone for table reads. And then sometimes she would read other characters, just if they'd ask her to, because they would, have all these, and they didn't have it cast yet or whatever. And Amy would be like, "Sure, I'll do it," because she's the coolest and she'll do anything. And she would take these huge swings with these characters and just go crazy voice. And Paul Tompkins and I would fucking die. I have so many memories of that. Yeah.
She's one of the funniest people ever.
He is.
Oh, he is. But Amy Sedaris.
Oh, Amy Sedaris. She's in Is This Thing On in the film?
Yes.
Yeah, she
Very
is.
exciting.
Yeah. And I've known her for ages. I adore her. I adore her. She's so funny.
My wife is so obsessed with Amy Sedaris, but mainly for the.
You haven't had sex with your wife?
No. I'm holding off. You told me to hold off.
Sorry, your wife is obsessed with Amy Sedaris.
Mainly from the videos of her showing you around where she lives and all of the all of the like plastic food collection she's got and stuff.
Dude, she's the best.
Yeah.
So you're not sending Mr. Peanut Butter the bone. Emerson's getting it.
Yeah, no. I mean, he's an animated. That would be foolish.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to send it to Raphael Bob Waxberg's house, who created the show.
Yeah.
And say, hey, can you send this to the animators? Yeah, and see if they can feed. Right?
People would be worried about you at that point, I think.
Yeah, I just don't even. I'm just trying to walk through that, like right now, like what that looks like. Like that's.
They would have to draw the bone, I guess. They would have to copy the bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, BoJack. That was a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
People make remarks all the time, like all the time that people go like, "That's the horse from Horsing Around." I'm like, I know, man. I mean, I love it. It's really funny writing about Raphael's.
Did you mean to make a horse sound then after you?
I mean, that's legit. But he never even did that.
No.
It's just like one of those things you're like,
What do you mean? You're just exhausted talking about BoJack.
yeah.
Too much.
It's a lot of BoJack talk. I shouldn't say too much. I mean, I do obviously love it. And again, he's brilliant, and what he wrote was brilliant. But
Is there anything? I always like it when people get asked this, actually, especially actors. Okay. Is there a project you've done?
How do you like that as a ramp up to a question?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I like it when other people ask this question, so I'm going to have a go at asking.
Yeah.
Have a go, man.
Is there something you've done that you don't get asked about enough that you just wish would come up more because you're so proud of it? It was something that you think is a hidden gem that people don't talk about enough?
No hidden gems.
No hidden gems.
All the gems are on display.
No gems.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I need to get some gems first, and then I'll have hidden gems.
You're all gems, man. That's why.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's like the crown jewels, you're
You
Chris.
can't see your own gems if you're in the gem box.
That's true.
Yeah.
Frame it.
Frame it.
Frame it.
Yep.
Your dream drink. Speaking of BoJack.
Well, it's a tough one. Like the dream drink. For me, it's non-alcoholic. So, what am I going to say? The American champagne? Sorry, Diet Coke.
You can't say that.
Had a waiter at a French restaurant say to me once, taking drink orders, and I go, just a Diet Coke for me. He goes, American champagne. In like the shittiest voice, I swear to God. And I was like, thank you for judging me. So yeah, I'd probably stay with the sparkling. If pressed, I'll have myself a DC. But I don't mind like a really good non-alcoholic beer. I had a really good one in Switzerland because I do like that taste. It's good. So I'll have one of those every once in a while. I forget what the brand was. Tried to find it. It was really good.
That's the thing with non-alcoholic beers, isn't it? When you do find a good one,
yeah, you're like, all right.
You have to write it down straight away because otherwise you're not going to remember it. Later on, you'll be like, oh my God, I finally found a good one. And now I've got the same thing. I have one in a bar, and every time people bring up non-alcoholic beers and finding good ones, all I can say to them is go to Cafe Otto in Hackney and hopefully they've got the same one on still because I can't remember what it's called.
Nice.
Which is very... And I think that was Swiss as well, to be honest.
I might call them.
Yeah, call Cafe Otto.
Cafe Otto in Hackney.
And say, what's the beer that James had?
What beer did you have the night where there was a guy performing on the horsehair harp?
Yeah. Okay.
And then they'll know.
Horsehair harp.
Yeah.
Got it.
You had a good night of that?
Great night.
Good night.
Great night, banging night, just horsehair harp, front to back, start to finish. There's a guy with a really bad cough who had to leave, and I watched him go up to security and show on an iPad a thing that said, because my cough is so bad, please can I have a refund? Written on the iPad.
Written on the iPad?
Yeah, got a massive iPad and written on it. He stood in front of security, he wrote it out first while still standing in front of them, and then showed them the iPad that said, because my cough is so bad, please may I have a refund.
And why didn't he just say it to them? Because his cough was so bad?
I have no idea. It was like within the first 5 minutes of the show, I suspected...
Maybe he's trying to be respectful to the...
Was it part of the show?
No. Okay. He was just... I was at the back. I saw him trying to get out. Maybe it was part of the show just for me, and I feel lucky if that's the case.
How peculiar.
But it felt like he just didn't like the horsehair harp.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't heard him coughing.
And then all of a sudden the cough came on.
Suddenly, as soon as the music started.
Classic.
This over-the-top cough, straight to security, asking for refund.
I think anyone who carries an iPad around is a danger.
Anybody who carries one around certainly we should be suspect of.
Yes.
But anybody, and I mean this, you guys have spent a little bit of time with me now.
Yeah.
If you take a fucking picture with an iPad, straight to jail.
Preach.
Yeah,
You're in prison with a dry bread lot.
You've got a future of dry toast, my friend.
Yeah. And you're taking big pictures.
I want that to become like a saying that people now, instead of going to prison, like, you're going to be eating you got a lot of dry toast in your future. And then that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think aren't we saying that if they eat the dry toast, they get sent to prison?
Yeah.
Because if that's what they're getting fed in prison, they've landed on their feet.
Well, the irony
the
irony is that when they get there, it's only dry toast.
Yeah. So we're going to have to put them in a prison that only serves very wet toast, right?
His Majesty's prison system isn't bringing a lot of butter. They're not worried about making sure that the prisoners get butter on their toast.
Yeah.
We got a lot of other things that we're worrying about. We're trying to balance a budget over here. You know, the Chancellor's under fire. You know, NHS is all of it underfunded.
Yeah.
You know, they're closing down 24-hour police stations like crazy through London. There's an epidemic of phone theft.
Yeah.
And it's all because of middle market, secondhand store, and they're sending these European phones into China.
Yeah.
You know so much about
Well, man,
England,
just wake up.
Wake up. I say that.
Sorry, no, I watched that on Wake Up London.
Yeah.
No.
And a lot of that is down to butter in prisons as well.
It's all about butter in prison.
The problem is if you give them too much butter in prison, they can squeeze themselves through the bars.
I knew it. As soon as he started saying it and smiling to himself, I was like, he's going to say they can squeeze through the bars.
You must say things to yourself sometimes that make you smile.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm imagining the image. It's a funny image to me.
It's a really fun image.
I can't imagine you smiling at your own stuff. You've been very, just like a slice of toast, very dry.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a smile. I'm smiling on the inside.
Yeah.
I get accused of laughing at my own jokes with my friends from time to time. Sometimes, Bateman, this guy, he's an actor. He's been in like, what would you know him from? Probably not. He's pretty middle of the road, but he, what made me think of him was the mayonnaise, just because he's so white. He'll often say to me, Jason will often say, oh, you couldn't get through your own. Oh, it's so funny you couldn't get through your own bit.
Yeah. It's good to be called out on it now and again, isn't it?
It's fun.
Yeah.
Has there been a particular take or something on a film or TV show where you couldn't get over it with laughing, ruin a lot of takes?
Well, a few times. When we used to do Arrested Development back in the day, Tony Hale would make me laugh. Who played Buster. He made us all laugh so much when he would get into character, when he would kind of ramp up to Buster. Like you'd be talking to something, go, okay, guys, here we go. And we'd be like, ready, and he'd go like this, and I'd fucking keel over.
Yeah.
So yeah, some of the big laughs.
With him, it's the nearly touching his face, then not touching his face. All of that when it is like he's about to and then stop. It's too much.
Tony Hale is brilliant, brilliant guy,
but
and a lovely guy too.
Every character in that show was like wild and had something particularly funny about them.
Yeah.
So that must have been a nightmare to try and get through stuff.
Yeah, it was a lot of it was quite insane.
Yeah,
a lot of it's quite insane. Yeah, crazy times, man.
We always have a secret ingredient on the show that if the guest chooses it as part of their meal, they get kicked out of the restaurant. And sometimes we make it relevant to the guest and their past work. And with you, there was we were spoilt for choice because of the amount of food references there is in a lot of stuff you've done, but especially Arrested Development. Yeah. And your character in particular. Do you want to, because we're at the dessert now, do you want to, before we go into dessert, to have a little guess at what we might have chose for you that is relevant to your character? And sorry, this particular item is a thing that would get me kicked out. We'd kick you out. If it was on your menu, we'd kick you out of the podcast. Okay. I would say that I'm asking you it now because it's too late for it to be on the menu. So well, it can't be the mustard and Parmesan because that would be. You brought it up, so that would be very harsh. Yeah. That would be a low. That would be pretty low. So that'd be low. So it might be something with club sauce. It's club sauce. Yeah. Was it? Yeah. Straight away. How's that feel to get it straight away? Pretty good, right? You felt pretty good. I did feel decent about it. I mean, I'm paying attention. I could see you. I've got an excellent memory. Yeah. Yeah. For stuff that revolves around me. Yeah, yeah. For all of your own work. Oh, yeah. And stuff that people have said. Yeah.
And I love to hold a grudge.
Yeah.
What's your biggest grudge?
My biggest grudge.
I feel like we're about to hear the term Jason Bateman again.
Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to undermine him. The fact that he's had so much success despite all the work I've put into bad shit talk him.
Yeah.
That, for me, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, he's working with Jude Law now. That's got to be annoying for you.
Oh, he and Jude Law are best friends.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And they got this show that everybody loves because it's really good.
Yeah.
And he's really good at it, and he directed it really well. And everybody loves it, and he's always does great stuff.
This will make you feel good, though. I watched it.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
That does make me feel good.
It's really
I think
good.
you're misunderstanding more.
I almost barfed up my dream meal. We're in the dessert.
Yeah.
Now, this is a fun new thing we're doing on the podcast. Ben and I are doing
Yeah.
that we came up with
Oh.
telepathically.
Yeah.
God, we made a connection. Is where you got to guess, and I'm going to be honest with you. And those guys are in the other room. That my whole team who came with me, all 12 of them know what my dream dessert is.
Okay.
Okay, and so I want you to just try to, and for realsies too. Let's go
Yes.
for realsies.
So we're doing a
Okay.
guessing game.
So here's the thing.
Each of you guess what you think I know we might not have time for this, but what you think my dream dessert is.
Yeah. So already we've got the foie gras, the massive, perfectly cooked steak, sparkling water. So I think we're looking in like pretty rich, fancy, no messing around territory.
Classics are classic for a reason.
Classics are classics for a reason.
For a reason. Let's remember that.
Classic never goes out of style.
I would almost go for like the perfect chocolate lava cake or something. I think you might choose.
I think that's a great shout.
That's a very. I will not send one back.
Yes.
If you brought it to the table at this meal, I'd say, fair enough.
Yeah.
And I would eat it, and I'd be delighted with every morsel. Every bite.
Okay. But it's not
It's
that.
not it. It's not
Okay.
first choice, but it's in there. It's up there.
Okay.
You've not mentioned this dessert already.
I have not mentioned this dessert. I would never do that.
No.
Either.
You would not do that.
Yeah.
So
and can I give you a hint? Is that okay?
you can, but it's it's as long as if I guess it right, there's not any protest from James saying, but he got a hint and I didn't.
I won't protest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not keeping score. The stakes are fairly low.
I keep score. Will.
Well, the stakes are fairly big on the one you play.
they're fairly medium rare.
Yeah.
And it is fairly big. But it's also low from where you get it from the cow.
Are you giving me a hint?
Classic, probably classic American, classic North American.
Classic North
just to keep you over, because I don't want you to be like, oh, creme brulee. I'm not doing that.
No, we're not souffle. We're not creme brulee. We're not.
No.
Okay. And I think you would have reacted to chocolate in a different way if it was chocolatey.
It can be, and there is a chocolate element to it for sure.
Ah, okay.
There is, but it's not the.
Because I was thinking
but there is.
cobbler, but
Love. Again, look, I have such a sweet tooth.
yeah.
Cobbler in that area, in that general area, I'm going with like a cobbler. Fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind a cobbler. You can't tell by my shoes. But I also love.
If you're listening to this, you got to watch it.
Yeah. A lot of this
Oh,
is
you have
visual.
to.
You're missing out on a lot.
Yeah.
Just the winks alone.
Yeah, the wings, seeing the shoes that were the joke.
I love making a visual joke on a podcast.
Yeah.
It's the best. I love a cobbler, I love a pie, but I love like an apple brown Betty, they call it. Like it's sort of like almost like a mini, like a cobbler that's got a sort of like a brown sugar sort of crust with a sort of a pie-y cobbler and the inside with like a thick cream or a vanilla ice cream. Yes, that's not it. It is much more classically chocolatey dessert, and been classic for a minute.
Brownie? A brownie situation?
Not again.
That's my guess.
Delicious.
That's my guess.
Okay, brownies do that.
Yeah.
Well, I'll guess like
You guys,
a huge ice cream sundae.
Yes is the subsection. Yes, I'm going to say I'll allow it in a way that is that's there on the mountain, but at the very peak of it.
Banana split?
Do you guys? If you throw fruit into this fucking dessert, I'm flipping the table.
Yeah.
You guys do drum rolls?
Ben, do a drum roll.
Okay.
James is a drummer. You should do it, really.
It's funny if I get Ben to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Quite good, actually.
Baked Alaska.
Oh, we
of
should have got
course.
baked Alaska.
That is so in keeping with the whole menu.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
an idiot for not getting it.
Yeah. No, don't blame yourself.
Oh, I am blaming myself.
Baked Alaska, and there's
Yeah.
a chocolate element to it.
To the baked Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ice cream is
The ice cream, yeah.
Yeah,
This is
stunning.
great.
Comes out flaming,
Yeah.
right? They do the whole thing.
Like you with the cream corn, if it's on the menu, I've got to order it.
That's true. And you said
Baked
that before.
Alaska, same with me.
Yeah. Got it.
So I'll tell you a funny. So, well, you'll decide if it's funny. Years ago, at a restaurant in California with my mom and dad, up in sort of Montecito, north of Los Angeles, a place called the San Isidro Ranch. Beautiful place, really top. Incredible restaurant there. Absolutely delicious meal every single time I've been there. Just the three of us, my mom and dad and me, and we're having dinner, and somehow the conversation, we're talking about dessert, and my dad says, "Oh, I love a baked Alaska." He says, this restaurant around the corner from where we grew up in Toronto, where he said, this restaurant that he used to go to all the time called Brown's on McPherson, shout out if it's still there. It might still be open. Classic. My dad said one time he was at Brown's years ago, and he was talking about baked Alaska, at which point he sees the waiter, it wasn't on the menu, he sees the waiter come through with the baked Alaska and put it on the next in front of the guy sitting at the next table. And he said to the waiter, "You have baked Alaska?" And he goes, "We do tonight." And he goes, "I'll get one." He tells me this story. I go, "Oh, that's crazy." At which point, out the window, because we're sitting on just inside, we see a guy serve the guy outside the window a baked Alaska.
Wow.
"Yes, please." We said,
That's the universe talking.
the universe is saying, "Motherfucker, you're going to have a baked Alaska."
Yeah. You've got to order it at that point.
You have to. Although one time I ate at that very same restaurant with Don Johnson of, Don Johnson fame.
Yeah.
And the waiter came up and he said, handed out dessert. He said, "Dessert?" And Don said, "No, that's character actor food." Brilliant.
Character
That's
He
actor.
was
taking a
right.
few
By the way, he
swings
looks
there.
amazing. So I'm like,
Yeah.
if Don Johnson's not eating dessert,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had them, obviously I secretly went back and got it in a bag and ate it in my car.
Good.
Through
Character actor.
tears streaming into my baked Alaska.
Baked Alaska is not car food, man.
It's not great car food.
No.
It does not travel well. We talked about it. We talked about showing up with the meal today.
Yeah.
I said, what if we just show up? So here's the deal. I thought for a minute that we were going to eat this meal today,
Yeah.
right? I said that.
Yes.
I thought, man, it would be so great. And the thing I was looking forward to the most was the baked Alaska.
Yeah.
And that's how we got to, well, we could have brought it, but
It's a very ambitious thing to think a podcast is going to cook for you, I think. The baked
It is.
Alaska.
And the perfect steak.
Yeah.
it is a lot.
Yeah. We would have loved to have done it for you, but
Sure.
we don't know the first thing about how to make it.
Do either of you cook?
I
Ed's
cook.
very
I
good.
cook when I can,
You
which
do.
is not very often, but I like to cook. I enjoy it. I've never done a baked Alaska though. I don't know how it works. The
Me
ice cream's
neither.
cold and then the thing's hot.
And it takes a couple days because you got to layer it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I know. I know that my grandmother used to make a really great ice cream dessert that took a few days. That had like the base of it was a sort of this very particular kind of specific, rather Canadian chocolate bar. And then you do one layer of ice cream, and then that needs to set for like a day, and then you do another layer. It had a bunch of different. It was incredible.
Yeah, that's good.
There's a restaurant in Leeds called Ox Club, which we've shouted out a few times on the podcast, and their dessert is pretty much always a different type of baked Alaska. And
Really?
I'm doing a little I'm going to Leeds soon, and they wanted to do a collab for 10 years of this restaurant being open, or however long. It's definitely not 10 years, but and we've got a menu that's just like my little special menu, and the dessert is the baked Alaska that I had the first time I went in there.
Really?
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
What's it called again? The place?
Ox Club
Ox Club in Leeds.
in Leeds?
I don't know how often you get up to Leeds.
Leeds in general is brilliant for
Yeah.
food now.
Is it?
You're spoilt for choice there. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I've never been to Leeds.
It's a great city.
Yeah.
It's not all about London now in the UK. There's
Yeah.
some incredible restaurants all around the UK.
Yeah, I buy that.
So this is a chocolate baked Alaska specifically.
Yeah.
Chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to read your menu back to you now and see how you feel about it. Ben tells us it's the first time that it's going to be on this iPad here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And
I was wondering. I was like, is this like Darren Brown part of this? And you guys had already written down my answers.
yeah.
It would have been lovely to do that and like confuse you and confound you, but James told you exactly what what we're doing.
I'm just concerned with my own existence.
Yeah.
I'd be so,
And by the way, Ben takes photos on that iPad.
Yeah. And actually, all it says on here is, I have a cough, can I have a refund? So I don't know.
really nice. Both of them really nice.
You would like sparkling water.
Mm-hmm.
You would like a little round, warm loaf of pretzel bread with butter.
From
Well, Benito's not written on
the strip house.
Strip house, good memory.
Starter, foie gras with toast and fig jam.
Yeah.
Main course, thick cut, bone in, dry aged ribeye steak, Pittsburgh style with au poivre.
Well done.
Side, medium cut, golden.
Not well done. Take that back.
No, sorry, medium rare.
Side dish, medium cut, golden brown French fries with creamy horseradish when you ask for it, buttered green beans and creamed corn coming over the top. Drink. No, you did say Diet Coke or non-alcoholic beer from Switzerland. I think we'll let you have both of those.
Thank you, man.
And dessert, baked Alaska with chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
How do you feel hearing that back?
I feel really good. Look, there are a couple things that I do want to say.
Yes.
One thing that I didn't mention, there's an honorable mention that you could throw in there if you want to cleanse the palate between the foie gras and the steak, is that I wouldn't be opposed to a butter lettuce salad. You know, with just like a light dressing, like a light sort of Italian dressing. That'd be nice. You know, I love a butter lettuce, quite refreshing. And I want to make a thing, and I don't want to get into any trouble here, but when it comes to the fries, I want to be clear. If you serve me what they call shoestring fries,
I was going to ask earlier.
we have a fucking problem.
Yeah.
We have those aren't fries, a-hole. Okay? What you're serving me is a bunch of BS. So if you run a place and you serve shoestring fries, nobody near you and around you has the guts to tell you that it's shit.
Yeah.
People are lying to you.
Yeah.
Just know, and I'm saying this as a favor to people who have establishments that serve shoestring fries. What I'm telling you is everybody around you is lying to you.
Yeah.
For some reason. You're either their employer or they feel insecure in their friendship with you. And so they're not telling you the truth, which is that everybody hates shoestring fries. Yeah. And you're going to go after listen to this podcast, you're going to go, that guy, Will Arnett, I've never heard of him before. He seems like a real a-hole. And so I'm going to go and ask those people in my life and say, is it true that you all hate shoestring fries? They're going to go, no, they're great. They do hate them.
Yeah.
And they're not telling you the truth because either you're a dick or they think that you can't handle the truth because you're a dummy.
Yeah.
That's the truth. So you're getting the straight dope from me. And you can either choose, you can continue on living this fantasy, or you can get real and 86 it from the menu and really just get with the program. Get some real fucking fries on that menu.
You like them, don't you?
No.
This fucking podcast.
I agree. They all stick together. You lift one up, the whole thing comes up like a big
It's
nest.
trash.
Yeah.
You're never satisfied. You can't have a satisfying bite.
Yeah, I don't like them really well.
May I say, this menu might be one of the most sort of classically masculine feeling menus we've had in a long time. It feels like you've ridden in on a horse.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. This is like, You've really swung it around.
Yeah.
I can imagine. I can imagine that you get some people who come in, especially I'm thinking about people I know who have been on this, who come in and trying to like leave their mark, like right, sort of like hoping that you're going to go, wow,
Yeah.
we never would have thought of that.
Yeah.
How incredible! Oh, you must be so different. Right, trying to impress you with their.
Well, who are you thinking of? Because people that you know have been on this. Is there anyone particularly in
I'm
mind?
not going to name people.
I think you should name people now.
I can't name names.
No.
We live in dangerous times.
David Cross, he's been on this podcast.
Definitely,
Not that he remembers it.
David Cross. But yeah, I imagine David went out there and had some stuff, really tried to take a swing, make his mark.
Yeah, he did make his mark. He
did
deliberately, he
actually.
was trolling me deliberately on the podcast episode.
On this one.
Yeah, he knows I like desserts.
Yeah.
And he chose poutine as his starter. And then he chose poutine as his dessert to
More poutine.
upset me.
Wow.
And it worked. He upset me a lot.
That is upsetting.
Yeah.
I do love poutine.
And
Yeah,
then
but
he
you're-
got
you've
me
got a
later
sweet
with
tooth.
the.
You're
I
not
don't even
having-
remember.
You're having a dessert and you're having poutine.
I'm having a dessert. Everything's geared towards my dessert.
Poutine is your national dish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
What would you do if someone tried to serve you shoestring poutine?
Oh my God, Ed. We were nearly home free, and now this guy is about to flip his lid.
You just described to me a particular kind of hell that I don't wish on anybody.
Yeah.
You know, and I've seen some shit. I've seen some dark shit. You
Yeah.
know, over and just in the stuff that I've done that I can't even talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tell us after, yeah.
Hmm?
You tell us after about the dark
I
shit.
don't even know if I can. I'm under military NDAs.
Yeah. Well, it's sad to leave it on a dark note.
It
and
is.
that's my
It really-
fault. And that is my fault.
Yeah.
It's your fault, Ed.
Yeah.
You did that.
Yeah.
We could have left it on a happy note.
But thank you so much for coming to the Dream Restaurant, Will. You've been a fantastic guest.
Oh, I'm. My imagination is stuffed.
So now where are you going to go for this meal?
There are a couple places that I have in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I name them by
Yeah,
name?
name them, yeah.
I have one close to it, but I might go back. The Dover in Mayfair. Have you ever been there?
No.
Okay,
It's open late.
Great.
Yeah.
It's open late. They're really nice people over there. There's a great new restaurant, and I've gone there a couple times because I've gone because it's good and it's open late,
Yes.
which is nice
And rare for the UK.
and rare for the UK.
To be open late, yeah.
It's a cool little spot. So maybe I'll go there. I mean, to be fair, I'm here for one more night, so I also might go and have a curry tonight.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. I heard a really interesting story of how Indian food became so popular in the UK, which had to do with there was a dearth of restaurants that served kind of everybody, like restaurants that were available for everybody. And had something to do with like available, there weren't a lot of, you think of a classic English middle class or your working class restaurant, there wasn't one when you think about it. And so these guys went around and figured out that you know that this was something that was needed, and they started putting out these Indian restaurants. And you know who told me the story, and I'm fucking up, is Johnny Vaughn. Do you remember Johnny Vaughn?
Yeah, Johnny Vaughan.
you know
And
what?
that
I
is
said you remember because I saw him last night.
Ed works in the same building as Johnny Vaughan.
Yeah,
so on the
I
same
do a radio show on Radio
station.
X
Oh,
as
you
well.
do?
Yeah. And
So Ed's very familiar with Johnny Vaughan.
Yeah.
yeah, Johnny Vaughan's got stories. He's
Oh,
got
does he
stories
ever?
for days, that guy.
He's got stories for days.
Yeah. And I mean days.
Yeah, he hijacked our Q&A last night.
Yes.
I'm friends. Johnny and I
right.
are friends, and he hijacked, and I had to, from the stage, I had to tell him to zip it.
Which
Yeah.
is hard to do.
Very different.
He still didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, he didn't even have a microphone.
Yeah.
It was insane. God, I love him though.
Thank you so much, Will.
Guys, what a pleasure.
Thank you.
Will.
I thought I would hate this.
Did you? You didn't come in with that energy. I thought he's up for this. Well, thank you, Will.
That's the most amount of times Ed's ever said thank you to a guest. We go on a new tangent each time.
I love it.